5 steps is there. So I'm going to give you some numbers to track your leadership numbers. This is how you're going to know where you are. It's 4 tiers, 4 areas. There's 4 levels to leadership when it comes to building massive organizations. So when people talk to me, and I'm a very humble person, I don't talk about it. When you got some of you guys, I've had conversations with people that talk to me, and I'm saying to myself, I have to fight my own self to say, do you realize what I've done? You ever have those situations, someone's talking to you, you're like, oh, I just want to say it. But what's going to be the result after I say that? You guys say, like, what is that going to really do? Except for make that person feel bad. Let them go. You see what I'm saying? Let her go. Let her talk. Okay, no problem. But here's some numbers for you. I'm big on numbers because it's easier for me to track. Level 1 leadership. This is a level 1. Anywhere you go, anything you do, you have between 1 and about 45 to 49 people with you. That's level 1. That scares you? Oh well, it's the number. At least you know now. 1 to 49. That means if you go anywhere, you go to an event, you go on vacation, you throw a birthday party, a barbecue, anything, anybody threw an event recently at all? What was the event? Birthday. How many people showed up? Well, actually, no. How many people did you invite?
25.
Yeah, let's say you didn't invite that many people. I know I was there. That's not these. What I mean by that is your birthday is different because you select people. Like, I have a birthday party, I'm not inviting everybody. People not even gonna know I'm doing something if you don't know me. I'm not gonna invite you anywhere. So, if you're doing something and you have people follow you, the number is 1 to 49. Now, what you have to look at is you invited 25 people, 20 people came. So that says something about you. But you might say to yourself, I'm not that guy. I could never get these people to come to anything else with me. Why is that? Nobody else said that because clearly he just proved that if something was important enough to him and he put enough emphasis on it and he was honest with everyone, they will come. He sent me a text message, you better be there, Holder. So I'm like, what? What is this text message he's talking about? I was like, why is he talking to me like this? He's like, no, I'm just saying you need to come. I really appreciate it. I really want you there. And I'm like, I couldn't have come. Literally, I was like, I'm going to be late. I have something to do. And da-da-da. He's like, I'd really appreciate it if you come. I'm just inviting the closest people who I care about and mean something there. Would love to have you meet some of the closest people in my life. Spend some time with me. Even if you pass by, it'd have been great. So, I'm thinking, damn, do the icing on it. But here's the best part. If I didn't like him, I would have just said no. If there was no influence there, you get it? If there's no influence, I'm not moving. You guys see what I'm saying there? That'll go for anything. If he ever called me, invited me, my first reaction would be like, I will try to be there honestly. Not just let me just say it so you can get off my back. There's a big difference. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about there. Now, you're building this business here. You're at a level 1. If anything we do, you have between 1 and 49 people. That's it. You'll still be mediocre. You'd never move. You'd make money, but you'd never make dynamic money. You won't. If you're building a team alone. Remember, I said we're not talking about the customer. Remember that, right? Everybody got that? We are not talking about if you go after customers, get those accounts, 30% of whatever is what the number you're looking for. That's an easy conversation. I'm talking about those of you who enjoy working with people, who enjoy the building the organizations and the franchising, and you believe that you have it in you. Cool. So here's what we're going to do. You need between 1 to 49 to stay in level 1. I don't know how many of you guys like level 1 of anything. Level 1 in a video game sucks. It's like you still imagine talking to somebody. Anybody ever play Tetris or any of those games? It's like all these different levels. You talk to somebody and they're like stuck on level 3, and you're like, how? Level 53. I mean, I can't. You see what I'm saying? So that's level 1. And all of you in this room right now are at level 1. Every single one of you. Here's why. Got it?
Yes.
Now, next phase is level 2. Level 2 is between 50 and 5 500. That is level 2. If you have between 50 and 500 individuals willing to follow you, you've hit level 2. Now here's what happens at level 2. Your life changes. Done. Done. Here's what I mean. You will minimally probably be averaging between $2,000 and $10,000. Yes, that is a big gap. It really depends on the system you're in, because I'm not giving you network marketing numbers. I'm giving you a combination of numbers from everything I've done from all of these industries. When I put them together, that's what it turns into. Let's switch the conversation. If I ran a mortgage company and I had 50 to 500 representatives getting me one loan a month. If I'm a real estate agent and I have 50 to 500 individuals selling one property, I don't know, every 90 days. You name the industry and you put those numbers in there and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. It's true. It's not me saying network marketing, any of those companies. Now, you do that here. Listen, you can see there's some good things that'll happen. Now, you make the jump, you get there, now you finally got these things moving. You got about 500. Now, level 3. You guys ready for level 3? All right, here we go. Over 500, between 500 and 2,000. That's what you would consider someone as a top earner, someone who's making, let me give you guys the breakdown here very quickly. And I'll give you level 4, and then I'll give you the breakdown. And then level 4 is 2,000 and up. Now you are in top 100 earners in any company, anywhere, any industry. Think about it. If you got over 2,000 people doing something, stop because you have over 2,000 guys around the United States filming, and you're getting a piece of the work. You could probably live pretty well on that, right? Probably pretty good, right? So it doesn't matter where you plug in the numbers I just gave you. You guys see what I'm saying here? It's just what it is. Now, saying that, let me give you the quick numbers here. Level 1, level 2, couple hundred to a couple thousand. Couple hundred to a couple thousand. When I mean a couple, I mean like $2,000 maybe. Okay? Level 3 and level 4 now, well, really level 3, it's a couple thousand to upper thousands, and then obviously level 4 is 100,000 to million per month. So it really depends on where you want to be. So I just gave you your roadmap. You've got to lead that many people to do something. Now here's another way to go about it. I broke things down in stages. What I did was I focused in on one person at a time. I realized if I wanted to get to 2,000 individuals, I would need to eventually help 200 people. If I get 200 people to do X, Y, and Z, and those 200 people were able to develop 10 or 12 individuals in the process, I would get to my number way over. So I said, okay, what I'm going to focus in on is cracking the first 12. I'm going to develop and help 12 individuals learn how to develop and crack their own 12. And then after those 12 are done, I'm going to make sure I get to another 12, and I knock out my own number. I'm not looking for somebody else to knock out the number for me. What you find out is a lot of people start something and then they want to pass it off to somebody else before they finish the work.